Hello, hello, and welcome back to Fate Extra. So, last time we've met our adversary, the illustrious Lil Ronnie, with her servant, which I don't think we know what his class is. Yeah, we don't even know that. So, yeah, and we completed the whole map, we did the Monster Hunters type thing, and right now, we are just gonna get outside. Not really much going on here right now. Until we go to the nurse's office. And you can hear her being creepy again, so there's that. There we go. The archer for us opening folders.
今回の聖杯戦争に置かれたアイテム、その半数は拾ったと見るべきか。だが、コレクターを語るには100年早い。君の趣味はまだ収集の域。
You would know about being a collector, wouldn't you? Right, I think we need 100 or 150. Whoa, that was weird. It's something like that. It's basically until the end of the story, essentially. Basically, open every single item you can. Yep, it's the same thing we've seen in the Saber route. I'm just checking if there's anything new. Nope, it's just that. The NPCs all say the same thing, and Julius, they're just exposition dumps. Nope, it's nothing. Alright, so, before that, let's go to the school front yard and give the guy the fin he wants. That's a shark's fin. Fine, I'll go and meet my fate. I'll tell Tiger to come see her later. And... Yep. Yep, and then tomorrow we get the day item. Okay, let's go. Let me see, do we have levels before we do any of that? We do, actually, so let's go to the chapel. So we can level up a little bit. Let's see, I want... There we go, defense C, then just start leveling up his strength. That's pretty much it. Now we just basically go all out on strength, so we can do more damage. Let's go to the first floor. Let's talk to... And let's go to Rin. I'm secretly happy to see Rin has opened up to me more as we've talked these past few days. I thought that I was the one who saved her, but I think she's the one who saved me. Something wrong? I must have been lost in thought for a while, because Rin's fixing me with the weird look. That reminds me, Rin said she researched Lil Ronnie. I hope Rin didn't injure herself doing it. I'm fine, but I'm gonna need more information to go on. Practically every hero on record claimed divine protection. I guess that's true, and sadly, I'm not having any luck with my own investigation. Maybe I turn to shrug. Maybe when I turn to shrug at Rain, I hear someone behind me. Little Ronnie is so hungry. You look so yummy. Is this dining area? I would like to eat now. Lil Ronnie's stomach is so empty, like a big hole. Yummy. Is there dessert now, too? Yummy? She's talking about eating it, that's sick. Wait, does it mean she wants to fight right here, right now? She must be not be on her right mind to forget about the penalty, but she's never in the right mind. Hey, watch it. This place for healing. If you want to kill it, so do it in the battlefield. That's a crazy laugh. Lil Ronnie has eaten good. Has really good table manners. Yes, she does. Off she goes. I'll go to the arena like Archer said. If I don't leave, Rin will be in danger. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, there's nothing much. If we had Caster, we could have talked to her. But there's nothing else. Let's just go to the arena. Deal with the monster quest again. And be done with it. Let me just see, do I have the right equipment? I have. Awesome. Let me just get out the map so I can know the pathway to take. Monster hunting. Let's go. Master, our opponent's nearby. Let's find them and strike them. We still have some hunting left to do, so let's get over with as quickly as possible. And yes. Let's just squeeze past this guy. There they are. Come here. Alright, let's go. I think that should do... No, it's this, yeah. I think that should be enough to kill. It is. We're doing 300, roughly. I think we will level up here, so that's pretty good. Alright, so I'm just gonna stun this guy. Ronnie is close to that guy. That's... Yep. There we go. She's almost in the second one, but we are fine, really. As long as we leave the enemies alive, we're pretty good, honestly. Ah, so close. Ah, even with guard we did it. And now they do it. Yep. Let's just stun this guy. We can stun this guy too. Careful not to touch him. Alright. Stun this guy as well. And just go past him. And now we got the guy right here. Nice. It should be the same, really. Let's see, do we have enough? We do, we got a nice crit there. Alright, nice. Another one down. We pretty much won already, we only have 2 left. But it's always nice to beat them for the experience, you know? Right, they're a bit behind. Alright, so it's probably this. I think we should have enough to just kill right now. There we go. Really close to level up. Yep, we already won. Let's try to get for 10. And we got the little healing thing over here, that's pretty good. We're probably gonna see Ronnie pass this over in the window. Or probably not. Ah, she's going the other way, that's why. Come here. Alright, we got this. Right, and now we're gonna have, after this we are gonna have a fight with them. It looks like the hunting's done for today. In that case, let's set our sights on that enemy master and servant. Be on your guard, master.
肩慣らしにはちょうどいいか。
And let's just prepare for that. They're on their way, so let's just put... there we go. Sword of Repentance, so we can stun them. Finally, I found it! Cute, cute thing. My mouth is watering. Yum! Those beady eyes betray no emotion. No human emotion, that is. It's full-on animal instinct, though chills race up and down my spine as I face that monster. How dare you call this refined beauty a foul monster? Humans are the monstrous ones. A human who has never betrayed another on their wretched kind isn't human. I cannot let this rancid accusation against my wife stand. The word monster struck the mania in the servant's eyes down to a cold point of anger. Monster. Monster. Yep, Lil Ronnie is a monster. A monster that eats up everything it loves. Oh, how heartbreaking. The plaintive buzzing of flies leaking from your mouth dare scorn us. My faith, my wife's bulimia. Yeah. They'll never understand this era that names us Dracula. In truth, the word is distorted at the core. Humans have no capacity for logos. Dracula. You're a fake heroic spirit too. Tell me, did becoming one warp your perspective, or did you start crazy? Either way, you're a monster now. Lucky for us, a good old monster fight is what we've been craving. And we got the Dracula thing. Not exactly his name, but we'll know. There you go. That's the ignorance I speak of. Spare us and die. Yep, and we can just start by doing defense. We are just basically at this point just wait, am I doing the right one? Yeah. We are just defending ourselves because it's a bit it's just free turn, so no use in doing anything. She breaks seal, that's fine. She seals break, I mean. That's fine. Just do skills until they're done. There we go. I should have probably gotten him the I'll just put full on this. It should be fine. There we go. See? The guy sealed break, so there's not gonna be much. Just do this. We're fine, really. It is a bit crazy how he doesn't get damaged by that. Seal break again, we're fine, really. There we go. Oh, poo, we lost. What are we gonna do now, Duke? Forgive my erring ways, my love. I have sinned. Damn it, stop talking like that. I will overcome this humiliation, for I despise them. And off they go. With a ferocious roar, Lil Ronnie's servant blips out of the arena. I'm curious how did he end up a monster. It takes one to know one, so I can say this guy is an ideologue who ended up misunderstood. The people who couldn't understand him called him a monster. Hitting is easier than communicating, you know. Master, I think this guy needs a new eulogy. Let's make that happen for him, huh? He was too pure. If he really did end up a monster because no one understood him, that's really sad. At any rate, now that we are monsters, now that they are monsters, I can show them mercy. Somehow we won, but we can explore the arena more. And now we'll cut right to the end. See you in a little bit. And we're back. Let's get out of here. Yep, let's get to campus.
ひとときの休息を。
Archer's real fast asleep. We've done basically everything. And we got Vampire, a demon set to feed on blood, being some claim to be of the undead, and painted as evil and ungodly by those who hold a certain religious view on the world. In addition to the need to feed on human blood, the creatures such as this are seemingly immortal and are able to control lesser demons. Dracula means son of the dragon. His father was a member of the Order of Dragon, an organization that originated during the rise of the Holy Roman Empire, and he took his name from his father's legacy. And we got Marshal A. Gives one the strength and vitality to escape from even the most dire of situations. Also gives one the ability to successfully retreat to allied territory if defeated. Pretty strong stuff, actually, if you think about it for a moment. Alright, oops. Yep, override. Off to the next day. Again, we don't really have much talking. But let's go talk to Archer. He has a unique dialogue for today. Speak your wisdom, Archer.
知っているか ?20 世紀ではホラーの代名詞になった吸血鬼だが、その発生は近代でね。
Okay.
あれは比較的若い怪物なんだ。血を吸う怪物は神話の時代からいたが、日本人好みの吸血鬼像はまだ100歳足らず。血を吸う伯爵、夜の王。小説家ブラム・ストーカーのドラキュラが生み出した吸血鬼像はその大部分が創作だ。だが彼が創作した吸血鬼は一躍血を吸う者たちの名手になり上がった。おかしな話だがね。以後吸血鬼は狼男や魔女を従えるが、人狼の方がはるかに古く強力な怪物なんだよ。
Well, I do think you can do more stuff with vampires than werewolves. Witches, you can still do stuff with them, really.
そもそも吸血鬼のモデルは人狼だ。偽物が本物を超えてしまった例としてこれほどメジャーなものはない。今回の相手はそんな怪物のモデルになったものだ。ブラム・ストーカーは新しい概念を作り上げたと言える。
Yep. Does he just want to rail on your opponent? Or is Archer in a really good mood? He's unusually chatty. Bram Stoker is an Irish novelist and short story writer who became popular during the 19th century. His bestseller, Dracula, reinvented vampires as blood-sucking aristocrats just in time for the 20th century. But why did Archer bring up a history about vampires now?
いや、マスターが吸血鬼に関して誤解しているのなら正しておこうと。雑学だが、もしもの時に役に立つと思ってたな。
He was trying to protect me from having a faux pas if I ever end up having small talk about vampires?
創作物とて侮れないという話だよ。時代性を味方につけたイメージは時に本物を凌駕する。そんな奇跡もたまに起きてしまうのが現実だ。別に君の世間体なぞ私には関係のない話だからな。
After clearing his throat, Archer quiets down. My guess must have been right. And there we go. This is also necessary to get his his matrix level to E. So it's good to watch that cutscene. Yep, it's nothing important. What about you? Nope. Alright, let's just talk to Taiga and get our stuff back. And get our stuff. You told that horrible student to come see me. Thank you very much. Allow me to give you this wonderful decoration to show my appreciation for all you've done. Got Taiga's picture frame. You can take a look at it right now. There we go. Barely see it, but there it is. I'm just gonna speak to Archer so we can see it better.
アリーナに向かうのか。 こちらの準備はできている。
There you go, it's as heavily pixelated as the Saber one was.
今回は
You can barely recognize the shapes. But there it is. Then again, you gotta remember this game was meant to be played on a tiny ass screen, not in 1080p. Which is the resolution I'm playing this right now. Nothing new. Alright, let's go talk to... Yeah, we got a few people to talk to. We got the, Rin. I related the events of yesterday to Rin. She's standing this time, looking much healthier and engaged than a few days ago. Dracula? Rin scrunches her brow and lets out a big sigh as she hears the name. The whole Dracula myth is just a misunderstanding. They let anything be a heroic spirit now. Or you don't know the half of it, Rin. You don't really know that. You really don't know the half of it. If that's the kind of monster your opponent is, go defeat it with your head held high. There's no reason you can't beat the monster like that. After all, deep down, he's human like us. A human, huh? I am a human. I can say with pride now. Even without a body, I am a human. And more importantly... What? More importantly, by talking to Rin, I've realized something about my situation. Alone, I might be nothing. But I have Rin and Archer. That's why I can't lose to an insensate monster. You know, you've got a lot more confident. Rin smiles. I know I'm more confident now. It's because I know I'm not alone. That's why I cannot lose. Alright, good enough. Huh? What's good enough? I told you I'd forgive you if you became a master worthy of my approval, right? You just proved me that you are worthy of my trust. I'm glad you saved me. That's all I have to say. You shouldn't be up, shouldn't you be at the arena right now? Hurry up. Yeah, of course. Even though my enemy's a monster, the one who will return to the school building is me. And so, I'll make the most of my last day in the prep period so that I can win and be with Rin. And... anything else? I'm so tired of listening to you whine. I'm going to get to the arena going to the arena or something already. Let's go to the chapel for levels and to talk with our vampire expert here. For some unknown reason, I have the sudden overwhelming urge to ask about the vampire. I have the feeling that its subject, Toko Ozuki, would bite on. However... A vampire? No, yeah, they definitely exist. I've never seen one, though. How about you, Oko? As both a leech and a monster, I'm sure you've met one, right? Don't insult me like that. I'm a highly respected person who never consort with... That is to say, I may know one or two, but we're hardly friends. Acquaintances at best. While not the outcome I expected, as long as I get my answers, I don't care who answers me. Anyways, there's a myriad of vampire types knocking around. How do I put this? They're living beings that adhere to a strict code. Maybe? They may have different values, but they are irrational. But few are irrational or evil, in the way some humans are. In fact, vampires are far more honorable than humans in that they always repay their debts. If they can be relied on, then my opponent's servant, despite their behavior, is actually an admirable heroic spirit? No, not at all. Not this one. Alright. Let's just increase our thing. You need a lot for 7 rings of heaven. There is a skill for him, I think, only activates in his Noble Phantasm the same way Saber did. And it's pretty cool. It has a pretty cool animation with a pretty iconic look. Let's see. Yep, there's pretty much everything's done. Let's just go on ahead and deal with this guy. Did you enjoy my game, young master? It's Kotomine. That game. I wonder if I beat my opponent. We did by a landslide. Very well, I'll reveal the results. The one who defeated the greatest number of enemy programs is... you. In the match of 10 versus 4, you have won. Congratulations. As promised, I will disclose some of your rivals' information. There we go. The preparation period is nearly over. You'll need the rest of the time to prepare for the battle. And let's take a look at that. Kazikli Bay, Fortress of the Impalement. This is the servant's Noble Phantasm, and it's synonymous with the servant himself. who in his previous life was known as the Kazikli Voyoda, or the Impaler Prince. The tortures and horrors released by the multitude of spears that this noble phantasm summons inflict damage equivalent to the immortality and depravity found in the soul of the targeted opponent, and can seem as a form of divine punishment. During the time of his reign as a monarch of Wallachia, Vlad instituted a number of somewhat oppressive and punitive policies aimed at the lower levels of the nobility, whom Vlad felt had seriously undermined and destabilized his country with their excessive corruption and political maneuvering. In addition to laws designed to curtail their excesses, he also carried out an unprecedented number of impalements amongst the noble classes. While many believe he was simply trying to reduce the number of rivals and opponents to his rule, Vlad was shockingly ruthless in his approach to justice, targeting commoners and upper class with equal viciousness. His kingdom became a land of horrors, culminating with the 1459 impalement of the emissary of the Ottoman Empire, who survived on the stake for several days before finally succumbing. According to the Vatican records, the number of impalements during his mad reign is believed to have reached close to 100,000, not including the soldiers of defeated armies or other victims from outside his country, which is crazy. And what else? Nothing else. Alright, we can go into the arena. There's nothing new there. I'll just grind out one level and then I'm gonna get out. So, with that, I will see you in a little bit. Alright, we are done. We leveled up, and let's get the hell out of here. Tomorrow is the elimination battle. Get a good night's sleep. I know you're concerned, but you survived a long time son's body. Concentrate on the battle ahead. Let's make this battle a quick one. This character drives me bonkers. Yep, it is a bit. Ronnie is a bit crazy. Even crazier with the implications that she has, really. Which I don't know how she got this implication. I don't know. I don't remember if she outright states it. But after the battle, I'll say if they don't say it here. Today is the elimination battle. I hope you're fully prepared. When I troll around, Kotomini is standing there like always. Come to the first floor when ready. You can take the time necessary to stop at the commissary. Finished speaking, he opens the door and lets himself out. In preparation for the elimination battle, I should go to the chapel in the commissary, or I could go to the personal room and sort out my information in the servant. And then once that's in order, I'll go where Kotomini is. Indeed. Let's organize our info first. Let's see what he's have to say. Alright. There's no power in existence that can stop time. The day of the elimination battle has arrived. I should go over the info I've collected so far. Maybe I can find something that'll give me an edge. My opponent this time, a creepy party clown, Lil Ronnie. It's hard to believe she's a girl. Why? Her servant's insanely powerful too. And that servant wearing black armor. What was he relied on when he was alive? Divine protection of religion. Though her servant spoke highly of his religion, he also mentioned how he was ultimately betrayed by it. It's true, I can't imagine the anger he felt being betrayed by someone who had absolute faith in. I think my unease about it came more from the intensely ominous aura than anything else. But every time I expected something to go wrong, it was... when I fought with a servant in the arena, I recognized the terrifying truth behind his class and identity. His true identity was that of... the vampire, Dracula. Right, his name became synonymous with vampirism, and he became a figure of fear for succeeding generations. He's a monster that would defeat me silently were he to use his full strength against me. Of course, the more useful bit of information came at a prize-winning Kotomini's enemy hunt. It was the info on his battle technique. His ultimate technique was called... Kazikli Bay. Its name is Kazikli Bay, Fortress of Impalement. A field of spears drenched in blood, a fitting attack for Vlad III, the Impaler Prince known as Dracula. There we go. Facing the man whose name is synonymous with vampires, the spell is going to be a tough one to win. But I have Rain on my side as well as my servant Archer. I can't be defeated. I won't be defeated. While he's a monster who willingly abandoned his humanity, I am a master who stands for everything he is not. Pretty simple, pretty simple. Let's just do a save here. There we go. Let's go level up Archer a little bit. And then go buy stuff at the commissary, I guess. I guess we can take a look at the Matrix too. Considered a heroic figure in Romanian history, he was seen as a noble warrior who rebuilt and maintained the kingdom of Wallachia, as well as the shield of Christendom against the threat of the Ottoman Empire. The name Dracula was the most common epithet when used to refer to Vlad III during his reign as king of Wallachia. Originally a duke appointed to his office under the auspices of the Eastern Roman Empire, he adopted many of the customs of that country's court, including signing all the documents in the early Roman style. The name itself comes from his father, Vlad II. Enrollment into the Order of the Dragon. Second, Normachial chivalric order founded by Sigmund of Hungary, who later descended to the throne of the Holy Roman Empire. His father took the surname Dracul, and Vlad III appended the A, signifying that he was the son of Dracul. The Order of Dragon's primary purpose was to defend the Christian world from the increasing influence and might of the Islamic Ottoman Empire, a calling that Vlad III enthusiastically embraced. It is believed by some that he took the name Dracula not only to honor his father, but as also an announcement of his intentions of safeguarding all of Christendom against the Turks, and thus as the son of the dragon. In order to protect Wallachia from the the ravaging Turkish hordes, he instituted a series of conscriptions and laws that almost destroyed the noble class and the stability of his realm, as well as resorted to measures considered beyond monstrous, even by somewhat barbaric standards of the time. His cruelty and savagery was such that at some point he had over 20,000 captured enemy soldiers impaled in the effort to intimidate his foes. In the end, he was betrayed by the nobles who had turned his back, and was assassinated at the age of 46 years old. So yeah, you mess with people and they turn on you. Not very surprising, really. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and buy some healing items. There we go, that should be enough. $87 is the max. Alright, no, because we, yeah, let's just do that. Just get 99. There we go. Let me see, I do think I have, yep, there we go. I have extras, so I'm just gonna sell my extras while I'm here. The only thing I really need to buy is one thing at the very last battle, so we're pretty good, all things considered. Very good. Alright, because I am not actually gonna use this, the sword, I'm not gonna use Dragon's Cloak, I am gonna use the, where is it? There we go. Sword of Rebuke. So I can basically use Archer's magic and just use the items to level him up. Let's go to the chapel to heal him up. Yep. 72, we're almost there. Let me see. Yeah, we're close. Yeah, next time we got it. Alright, on to the first floor. And on to... You will now enter the Colosseum and confront the opposing master. Are you ready? Remember, the only way to leave the Colosseum is to win. If you are ready, I will open the gate. The way to the Colosseum is now open, young master. I wish you the best of luck and hope you will return. Remember, it's kill or be killed. And off we go. Hey, what do you think the best food in the world is? Food made by the one you love. Oh, so you do understand. We might get along, you and I. But if your ingredients are lacking, no matter how much you like the person, their dish will be foul. Why are you dressed like that? Isn't it oh so very cute? Lil Ronnie is the official mascot for a famous fast food chain. It even had a custom made to match the chain's official colors, which one of a kind. Whenever I walk around, kids are always running up to me. Lil Ronnie is so popular. Hey, what do you think of Lil Ronnie? I appreciate unique people. Really? That makes me so. Don't worry, Lil Ronnie thinks she'll come back. She'll come to really like you a lot. Such round, smooth cheeks, such a wonderful round rump. I wonder what you'll taste like. I want to take a big bite. If I beat you, I wonder if I'll be allowed to have a taste of you. After all, everyone I've beaten so far has disappeared. It'd be a waste if you did too. This goes far beyond the brave deviating habits. Idiocy is the deadliest of poisons. It isn't your taste that's lacking, but your common sense. What you consider food is an abomination. Master, please point out that her taste would rate negative stars if they even gave those out. Oh, let's just give it a moment. There we go. Oh, such statements filled with confidence. It seems that my judgment was not mistaken. Just the thought of securing the heart of this noble foe and bathing in their blood makes my soul sing. That one perfect moment, the ultimate climax, even this elevator ride just makes it the more delicious. The Grail has a sense of humor. Pairing these two together, this fight might give me a migraines. When the elevator stops without a noise, the clown exaggeratedly drops her shoulders. I'm so hungry. Just want to eat soon. A hamburger steak would be nice, or maybe stew. Which should I have? Solid black pupil stares steadily at me from the two holes in her mask. I cannot succumb to fear now. The curtain for the 4th round has gone up. There you are, sitting in that rock over there. That's kind of cute. I didn't realize that they gave him fangs in this. I don't think in Grand Order. I don't think they gave him the fangs. Sorry to have you wait, my wife. I hope the wait will only increase your appetite for these morsels. Little Ronnie's stomach is so empty. They look the yummiest ever, and I'm so sad. Naturally, for you, a woman who only eats what she loves, rekindle the memory of my own paramour. You should love as you see fit, fastidious eater. Your cravings are more refined than those who have a beast who eats to live. Your love firmer than the lion's. There is nothing artificial about your ferocious desire, pure courtship, a love cut out of full bloom. I understand you so well that I can't help but feel like vomiting. Oh yes, I understand. What it's like to go mad from love. It is beautiful. Yep, eat, pain, sad, eat. Little Ronnie wants to cry at cups and cups of water. Yes, my wife. Flood of alluring Sodom with tears, while deeply desire shall pluck from with my lance. And we immediately got the fight. Live or die by the sword. We got Matrix E.
殺し食らう愛など人間の愛ではない。
しかり、それは神の愛である。神は愛をもって子羊を食らうのだ。我が最愛の妻がそうであるように。食べるのだ。
Alright, and since this is the last new fight, besides the super boss at the end, I'm gonna lose on purpose again, just so you can see what the what this looks like. Got poison, which sucks. There we go. I did save. Okay, I did save. Just checking. For a moment, my command seal burns off of my hand. I feel my strength seeping away. No, it's like my very life force is leaking out. This is why I seek Sodom. I regret nothing in this moment. Not besmirched horror, honor, nor country. Can I eat now? Nay, this is not the divine fare you've been dreaming of. Onward! Next time we will find a soul you can consume with your love. Until then, we shall both starve. Okay, sorry, Lancer. I got yelled at. And off they go. When their backs vanish from my sight, all that's left to see is darkness, smashing me into nothingness. And we're dead. Only not really, since we, it was just to check out what the thing was. Anyways, we can do fortification right now. An attack. We can do a lot of things. Right here, I'm gonna go ahead and give myself some remedy. A remedy. Guard. I think this one should be this. We are gonna get a lot of Yep, we got poison, which sucks. No, we got remedied immediately, so that's good. Got 2, 3. Alright, we did pretty good, all things considered. Normally he uses Noble Phantasm right at the end, so there's that to look out for. Right, he uses guard, so let's try doing defend on these 3 and then this thing. I want to get as high as I can with the oh no, we just straight up just using that. I was not expecting that, really. He has 17,000 HP, so there's that. Alright, so, I guess it's time for, I'll do for defense, then Wings of Crane, then defense, then I'm gonna go with a shock on him, and Wings of the Crane, go defense, and go defense again. That sucks. Let's see how much damage we can do. 1,000, that's perfect, really. But we can do more. Nice, he got stunned. Nice. Ah, we got poisoned, that sucks. Oh well, I guess we have to, Oh, we're pretty good. I'm just gonna go ahead and use Remedy. You know what, let's use the Sakura Lunge. Why not? I think it's a perfect opportunity to use it. Right, I think he's gonna use his, healing thing, so let's just do this. Do, Wings of Crane again. I think just gonna go for a burst, honestly. Yep, that's what I expected. Ah, we still got poisoned. That's a shame. I don't think he's just gonna do attack. A bust, I mean, buster. Great. Right, luckily her poison doesn't do that much damage. It's barely a nuisance, so I am not gonna use my I am not gonna use the skill just yet. I'm just remedy just yet. Let me see. I think I should guard, break, then use shock here, followed by Wings of Crane, and then this. Perfect. Ah, we're at max. Okay. All right, he's very close to his Noble Phantasm, so that's something to look out for. Alright, so. Alright, so he uses his Noble Phantasm at the end, and his Noble Phantasm basically, how do I say it, prevents, goes through the fence. So I'm gonna just demonstrate here. I did save, yeah, I did save. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we're dead. I think we're dead before he even launches his Noble Phantasm, but yeah, that sucks. Alright, let's do that again. He's just gonna let's go for that. Actually, no, let's just do the Ether Crystal, why not? And then he's gonna go for this. And yeah, I'm gonna, to demonstrate, I am gonna see show that he goes through this. There we go. Yep, it goes through. And now we guard you. Now, Lil Ronnie is gonna poison us. That's pretty much obvious. And he's gonna use his skill here. We can just go for What could it be? This. Probably. Let's take a look.
侵略の対価は高くつくぞ。
We got one.
ご飯の前のお祈りしなくちゃね。
We evaded the poison, which is great, actually. I think we're dead. Let's see if we survive the sacrifice damage. We did, barely.
やってくれる。安酒にしても飽き足らぬな。
I'm gonna have to use the pure ether here. Right, you have to use the pure ether. And then, yeah, we just have to hold on for a moment. We have to deal with his skill, which sucks, but there's nothing else we can do right now.
供物を天高く掲げ飾るべし。
Damn.
ご飯の前のお祈りしなくちゃね。
Luckily, we didn't get poisoned there. But it's high. It is good. All right.
生きが良いな。
Alright.
実に結構。
He's not gonna use his noble phantasm again, which is great. Let's just use pure fragments, and I think he's gonna go in a triangle. That's pretty much what I think. So let's go for this. No. We were close though. Alright, we're almost there. If we don't beat him in this round, then on the next one, yeah, we definitely got him on the ropes now.
生きが良いな。
Perfect.
実に結構。
Just in case, I am gonna go ahead and use Ether Fragment and just go on like this. And we're done.
侵略の対価は高く
He's just gonna buff up. And that's his end.
ついに我と我が身を捧げる時が。
We got halfway through level, so that's pretty good. And he just dropped like a sack of potatoes. The body of the black-clothed servant lurches up dramatically. A blood-red teardrop trickles down from his dull eye. Drama queen. You, man wrought of iron by human desires, do not be able to taste that distinguished metallic flavor. Slumped over and leaking blood from the loony servant still manages a crooked smile. Huh? You're gonna die, Lancer. Come on. Then I gotta chomp you up. It's really sad, but I gotta eat you. No, don't waste your appetite. This body has no right to be loved by you. It'll be yours soon enough. You wish to devour the opponent you defeated, but were not allowed to take a single bite of any. Even a life without sanity, so long as it's human, it can be redeemed. That is the beauty of being human. Like all human souls, yours can still be saved. Purgatory will be your new home. Mine is hell. I'll take my leave. For now. See ya, Vlad. The macabre party clown looks at his swirling ashes blankly before her eyes pop open and she stares at me. I can't tell from the crazy gaze of predatory or loving. The two things must be grotesquely intertwined in the clown's mind. I don't know if the true intention she conceals with that mask. The clown falls on her hands and knees in the puddle left by a departed servant, squirming, but not in pain so much as a spoiled child. Ah, Lancer died. Little Ronnie, she's gonna die too. Aw, it's super sad I don't get to eat you. It'll just look yummy. Little Ronnie would make the tastiest, tasty meal for you. Little Ronnie will love you mostest.
もうお腹ペコペコだよ。
So hungry. And she's off. Little Ronnie's arms swing like a broken doll's, flickering out of existence, like someone switching off a TV. So went the final moments of the insane clown. It was essentially just a filler fight, this one. It wasn't as interesting as Arcuid, because she's a cameo, and we didn't learn pretty much nothing of Ronnie. So since they didn't tell us, I think this is, I don't know if this is like 100% confirmed or just fan theories, or I don't know where I heard this really, I just remember it being a fact, that little Ronnie became insane when she had to eat her own child. Either she turned insane after eating it or before, but yeah, it's pretty, I think it's implied in some extra material or something that she ate her own child or something like that, which is crazy to think about. Anyways, we got the seraphic monstrosity A, Dracula, one of the name of a proud family worth of horror and respect. It is now a name given to a monster whose past has been grossly distorted as a result of his actions and his mortal life. The influence of perception has transformed both his abilities and appearance. Also, these skills cannot be altered or removed. Except if you're, I don't know, is Apocrypha, Vlad, like, does he have this? I don't know. Dracula. Known as the greatest monsters of modern history, the inevitable distortion and exaggeration of scholars throughout the centuries cannot wholly cover the well-documented horrors and atrocities committed by his direct commands. Although he is a hero and savior by some, the lengths he went to preserve the independence of Wallachia and to repel the Turks will forever paint him as an incarnation of satanic evil on earth. 1462 AD. This is the year in which the first used impaling, not only as a punishment but also as a form of psychological warfare in order to slow down the advance of the Turkish invasion into the western kingdoms. With a force of just 10,000 troops, Vlad III made extensive use of what is now known as guerrillas and scorched-earth tactics to harass and weaken the enemy forces, which at one point consisted of over 150,000 soldiers. At one point he drove his forces into the Carpathian Mountains after annihilating the Turkish forces surrounding the city of Bucharest. The scene that the main Turkish forces encountered when they finally arrived to help the city was one of nightmares. Surrounding the entire city was a vast forest comprised entirely of impaled soldiers, some 20,000 in total. It is said that the lines of impaled Turks stretched for kilometers in every direction. The sight of their comrades' bodies impaled on stakes in combination with the overpowering stench of decaying broke the morale and spirit of the Turkish army. Even Mehmed II, son of the Turkish Sultan, and known as the Conqueror, was shaken and ordering his forces to withdraw, saying the following: "I fear no man alive, but even I cannot hope to fight the devil." In the end, Vlad III rationalized his brutality and his lack of remorse, giving him a battle vision far superior to those he faced. However, his actions made him a pariah amongst his supporters, and his life came to a tragic end due to betrayal. On an unrelated note, many military historians theorize that Vlad's actions against the Turks are the first time that guerrilla warfare tactics made their appearance, and that they were the reason for his many successes against a demonstratively superior force. If one is to have so much success defending something only to be repaid with treason and assassination, is it reasonable to assume that the one who go insane from rage and disappointment? And there we go. Not a very interesting thing. Basically, not much happens, all things considered, in this fight. And we can just save our progress. Alright, that's gonna be it for now. Everyone, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time for more Fate Extra. Ciao.